man, honestly. I was going to torment the F out of this woman and it was going to be so much fun. Like, we're all having a great time here. But there's a handle scene. It's the handle scene. No way has the epilogue started like this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back for a brand new video. Now in this video I'm going to be doing my first ever reading vlog, and it's going to be an audiobook reading vlog. Now I have recently started to get into dark romance through audiobooks, and honestly it's the most fun thing that I've ever done. I can't believe that I haven't read dark romance sooner. My first ever dark romance audiobook that I listened to was The Cat and Mouse Duet, so I read the first book, Haunting Adeline. Absolutely loved it, completely obsessed. And then my friend Summer recommended Lights Out, so I'm going to be listening to Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. Now this is the first book in, I think it's an interconnected standalone series. I don't know if the characters are mentioned in any of the other books, but I am very intrigued to read this series. I think after I've listened to this I'm going to go into Caught Up as well, which is the second book. I actually know nothing about this book series at all. I heard the preview of the audio and was like, yes, that sounds like a bit of me. I really enjoyed the actors' voices, so I thought this sounds like a really fun time. I'm going to read the blurb for you just in case you want to know what it's about. So this is dark, funny and super spicy. Definitely check your trigger warnings with this one before going into this. Can you handle the ride? If you know, you know. I know that there's a certain chapter that references that. It's a subtle breadcrumb there. I want someone with a soul as black as night, someone who would burn the world down for me and not lose a single minute of sleep over it. Trauma nurse Ali escapes her hard-working days by thirsting after masked men online. To her, nothing could top the fantasy of her favourite tattooed and masked man hunting her down. But she never could have guessed that one drunken text would turn those dreams into reality. I want things most people don't, craving darkness and depravity instead of light and love. Josh has spent his life avoiding the limelight, but his online persona is another story. At night he posts masked thirst traps for his millions of fans until one follower catches his eye, Ali. Together Ali and Josh live out their darkest fantasies, unaware that Ali has captured the attention of someone with far more sinister intentions. As Josh turns from predator to protector, he must ask himself how far he'll go for the woman he can't live without. Yeah, please check the content warnings before going to this book if you decide to, but this sounds like I'm gonna have a really giggly fun time. Apparently it's absolutely hilarious, so I hope you enjoy. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up or subscribe, and hopefully I'll do a lot more vlogs like this in the future. Okay, so I've just finished chapter 1 and yeah, it's making me giggle already, but I feel like there's some foreshadowing already just by something that she says that she wants to happen, and I just have a feeling that is definitely going to happen. Yeah, I mean I'm only chapter 1, so I'm going to keep going and then I'll update you when I've got through quite a bit more. I'm officially on chapter 8 now. I didn't realise how funny this was going to be. I mean, my friend Summer has read this already. Well, she's done the audiobook the same as me. And she did say that it was quite funny, but I'm really, really enjoying it. I didn't realise how funny Josh was going to be. Yeah, like he's so aware that it's like not okay, but also yeah, I'm having a really giggly fun time at the moment. I mean, I don't really have much to update, like I'm not going to give any spoilers for this. It's a really fun audiobook so far, and I thought while we're here, I ended up finishing my colouring. So I did a whole colouring book while listening to pretty much maybe like 5 chapters. Unless anything interesting happens, I'll update you, but as of right now they're starting to interact with each other, but she has no idea who he is. I'm having a fun time. That's all I have right now. Okay, hi guys, so it's actually the next evening. I'm sorry that I've been filming these in the evening more. I have been listening to this throughout the day, but I'm also reading Not Tacadia alongside of this audiobook, so I haven't just been only listening to this. But I have wrote a few things down, so I have an update, and I just love Josh. He is so funny. Yeah, I really like them two together. I actually think I prefer this to the Haunting Adeline audiobook more, even though I did love that. I love Zaid. I can see the hype and I'm so here for it. But yeah, I think this is more, I don't know, I think I just really like the wittiness and the banter between the two. And it just seems a little bit more real life and it makes more sense. Zaid didn't have any, I wouldn't say this is a spoiler at all, but Zaid didn't have any backstory whatsoever to him. I guess he just had a kink for breaking in and other nefarious things that I won't get into. But in this case there is actually a backstory. It just seemed a little bit more random with Zaid, whereas this one it doesn't feel as random. So some things that I wrote down is Ali was going to be mine, the end. Like, that's it. Period. It was just the way he said it. Well, this was a weird feeling. I was jealous of myself. This man, honestly, cracking me up. I was going to torment the F out of this woman and it was going to be so much fun. He's loving it. He's loving it, she's loving it. We're all having a great time here. I'm having a really, really great time. I don't know why I didn't get into dark romance sooner. I really don't know why. If you have any more recommendations, especially for audiobooks, I would love your recommendations. And it's actually really nice just for once to have an audiobook to listen to rather than a physical book, because while I'm busy and plotting around, I can just listen to it. Why have I never done this before? It really baffles me, but yeah, here we are. So I'm going to carry on. I'm on chapter 12 now. Actually like halfway through chapter 12. This is a long chapter and it's also, how do I put this? She's putting on a show. She's putting on a show. She's having a great time. I'm having a great time. And I have a feeling Josh will be having a great time very soon. That's what I'm gonna say. There's a certain scene I know it is going to be coming up. I'm not sure when it is, what sort of chapter it is, but there's a handle scene. So if you know, you know. If you don't, you probably will have no idea. Maybe just do some research on TikTok. Or maybe don't. Check your trigger warnings. Maybe don't. Definitely check trigger warnings before you do that. Yeah, there's a certain handle scene. That was kind of what drew me in the first place, because I thought, no way. And then I heard the actor's voice and I was like, yeah, I actually think I prefer this actor's voice to Zaid's. I forgot his name. What's his name? So the actor for Zaid is Teddy Hamilton. The male actor for Lights Out is Jacob Morgan. I haven't heard of him being in any other audiobooks, so if you know if he's in any other audio books, let me know, because I'm very intrigued. He's got a very nice voice to listen to. I think this comedic character really suits his voice. He's really, really good at it. So I've been really enjoying that. I really do like the female main character's voice as well. So she is narrated by, I think it's Elena Wolf. Elena? I think it's Eleanor Wolf. I'm not actually sure. I'm really sorry if I butchered her name. I really liked their voices, basically what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to continue listening to this. I know that I have done a lot of colouring in this video already, so I'm just going to colour and listen to this again. I do apologise. But I fear there may be more reactions this time, so stay tuned. There are some very interesting scenes coming up. Mummy and Daddy. Mummy and Daddy need to have a little bit of time right now. It's the handle scene. Why is this happening when I'm going to work? This feels illegal. It feels illegal. There's more. What is going on? Literally, what? I don't even know what just happened. I'm so bamboozled. I had no idea where this was going to go, and yeah, it's like all of a sudden there's just like a plot that's been plucked out of nowhere, and there's just been a shift in one character in particular that I was just like, I had no idea you were like that. I had no idea you were like that. Things are developing. There's new people that I think I'm about to be introduced to. I don't know how this is going to go down. I mean, it's still absolutely hilarious. I'm still enjoying myself. I just really didn't see that coming at all. There was a certain character that we met that I knew was going to be part of the plot. They were going to come back at some point, and they did come back. So I did guess a few things. I didn't know what this character's role was going to be yet. Basically, I thought something was going to happen and something else entirely different happened. I'm on chapter 19. I'm still loving it. Still having a great time. Honestly, I don't have that many updates like since the scene on my way to work. That was crazy, really crazy timing. It's a spicy time. I think this is 28 chapters, so I am almost done. It says I've got 4 hours and 23 minutes left, so I'm just gonna listen to a bit now. I'll give you some updates when things are happening or something interesting is going down. I honestly don't know where the next few chapters are going, because it's mainly been about their relationship. Like, it is just about their relationship, and now there's a bit of a plot and I'm just like, where has this come from? Yeah, I'm gonna see how much I can read tonight or listen to tonight, and then I'll give you some updates on where I'm at. Josh really doesn't give an F. He has no Fs to give, and I love that even though he's hilarious and witty, he doesn't let anyone walk all over him. And yeah, I just really liked the end of that chapter. But I'm actually on chapter 28 now, and this is the epilogue. So I literally only have 27 minutes left, so I'm going to listen to that and then give you another update. No way has the epilogue started like this. No way. Why does this always happen when I'm like outside? Okay, so I've officially finished Lights Out. Oh, I really did enjoy it. All I have to compare to it is Haunting Adeline. I think I'm gonna give Lights Out a 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. It did lose me like a tiny bit towards the end when this new plot thing was happening. I feel like it didn't really need to be that long. That's the only criticism I have on it, but otherwise it was a really fun time, so I'm gonna give it 4 stars definitely. I think it's a great audiobook. I don't think I would have loved it as much if I read it physically. I think the audiobook just really did it for me. I think the actors' voices were really nice to listen to, so if you haven't read this or you're thinking about going into this, I would definitely recommend the audiobook. And if you have any more recommendations for me for a dark romance audiobook, I would really love to know your thoughts and what ones would be really good to listen to. I just really loved the witty banter in this. It didn't feel too dark at all, to be honest. It actually felt quite light-hearted for a dark romance, and I feel like they're not always going to be that way. But in this case, if you're getting into dark romance, I think this would be a perfect place to start, because it is quite tame, I think, compared to other ones, especially comparing it to Haunting Adeline. Always check trigger warnings before going into any sort of dark romance, and it is spicy. There is quite a bit of spice in this, but it's not just all spice, which I did enjoy. Like, there was definitely some personality to the characters, and there was a little plot twist there as well, which I didn't see coming. I had no idea. I honestly wasn't even expecting a plot at all in this book. I really just thought it was going to be about their relationship the whole time. So it was a nice surprise, but it did lose me at the end there. But otherwise, yeah, I had a great time with this and I would thoroughly recommend it. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next one.